Hi, my name is Pierre Corbin, and I am the co-founder of NostrEggs, which is a pretty nice new tool and SDK that allows to easily integrate AI tools into any front-end application, but also that unlocks monetization to the world of data, whether it is the data that you own that you wish to monetize on, or your APIs that you would like to monetize on. And that's actually what we're going to look at in this video, which is how to take your API and start monetizing on it with users that just use our SDK. So let's get started. All you need to do is actually to have an account with NostrEggs. And now if you have one, you can just directly log in here, or you can just create a new private key with a button that was in the previous screen, or you can just come here and create one. Creating an account on NostrEggs is very simple. We don't need any of your information. That's kind of the point of NostrEggs. We just use Nostr public and private keys. If you don't know about Nostr, I recommend you go check it out. Now, of course, when you open it up, your dashboard is empty because, we haven't done anything. We haven't created any application that uses the NostrEggs SDK. Now, if you do want to see your keys, they are available right here in the API keys screen. These are the ones to integrate with NostrEggs, and these are just other Nostr standards. But if all you want to do is make your API available for NostrEggs users and start earning on it, what you're interested in is this eggs screen right here. So this is our marketplace of APIs that we call eggs. And you can see that we already have a couple. We have 4 that are NostrEggs originals that were created by us. And you can see that they cost 10 sats. And we have another one that was taken by from Hugging Face. And of course, we didn't create it. We don't deserve any credit for this. Therefore, this one is completely free. This one is an image generation model. So we're going to look at a different one today, and we're going to actually come and add it here. So I'm going to create a new egg. Now, we're also going to take it from Hugging Face, actually, just to show you how easy it is. So, right, this is a model from Hugging Face. This one, it's called this way. We're going to just copy this, and actually, this is going to be its name. We want to make sure that we keep credit to where credit is due. We're also going to take the description of the model. So, we're just going to copy this just to say, let's stop here. We don't need the performance. So here we go, description. And now basically what I did is, you can deploy it, and Hugging Face has this inference API. It's free and it's for prototyping. It's not necessarily the best hosting method, but any API works the same way, which is you need a URL. So we can just copy this into NostrEggs. Here we go. Then it needs headers. So the headers are only, authorization. We're just going to replace this here and bearer and the API token. I'm just going to leave it empty right now in order to, not share, of course, my token with you guys. So here we go. Then it requires a payload, of course, which is in fact just inputs. So, I'm just going to copy this here. So inputs, and the inputs in particular. Can you please let us know more details about your? Let's just copy the same thing to make it simple. Okay. Now, in the description, of course, you need to be as clear as possible to make sure that people understand why they would use it. Think of it more as you trying to sell your API, because every single time that it is used, you can get paid for it. So, there's some example usage. So we just have to change this. So the egg, of course, so we change to this name, and we just copy this here, and the payload. So we can just copy this because we know this works. Here we go. And here I can choose whether it is the app developer that will pay for it or the user. Again, this is just an example usage because in the end, app developers, they're going to choose exactly how they want to do this for their own app. We can just leave it on app just to simplify things. And this is how it's going to be called. And then, based on the example here, you can then use it any way you want. And so we're just going to paste this, and we can just add a comment saying, use the response in your code. And what we're going to stringify is actually the result of it, which is, in this case, we call it my NostrEgg, but you can go ahead and present it this way if you prefer. This is up to you. Now, of course, we're going to make it a public egg so that anyone can find it in our marketplace, which is the screen we saw earlier. And we're going to make it paid. And let's say I want to make it 10 Satoshis, for example, and I just need to input a Lightning address. If you don't have one, everything is described in here. I can use this one, greatresetfilms@getalby.com. And that's it. All I need to do is hit save. So I save it. You see that it's been created. Now, if I go back, well, I see that we've got it right here. So in our marketplace now, we can even filter for the premium ones. Well, we have it here. I can go search. We know it's a Hugging Face. So here we go. Here we have it. And as the owner, I'm logged in, right? We see this is the owner. This is my npub, which is my public key. Well, then I can open it up and I can come and modify it. I'm the only one. People will have the same view, but I'm the only one that can modify it. I can come and actually change this so that it is usable. And I can change it to private or, back to public. And I can also make it free, which is what I'm going to do here, because obviously we did not create this model. So if ever someone creates it and makes it paid, it should be the owners of it. So, I'm just going to make it free. I'm going to hit save. And so now if I go back and I get the free ones, well, then it is here as part of free. The 2 that we took from Hugging Face are free. And that's it. Anyone can pick it up right now, and just using the name of your API can just come in there and start using it, and you will get paid every single time if you added a price to your API. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope you learned something and that you will be able to monetize for your data very soon. Thank you.